Stop doing that. Stop doing that at once. Stop doing that immediately, you fucking fruitcake.
Welcome back, guys, to After the Island. I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Alex.
And this is BFJ.
What's good? Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, he's our special guest, Babyface James. He is a comedian that I met. He's like my friend.
I'm actually dying at you calling him a comedian.
I know.
Like we met him at a comedy show.
I'm like, a lot of you might think that I'm like here doing voluntary work. So like, I
he is.
This
is acts of service.
Yeah. I'm on community service or something, and I have to hang out with these two.
Right.
Yeah.
But as you can tell by the accent, he's not from New York.
I'm from where Love Island is originally from.
He's our resident UK friend.
You're from Bristol.
I'm from the UK. Which is, yeah, I'm from England.
Okay. Is Mallorca in?
That's Spain.
Spain, Elizabeth.
Oh, so they filmed the UK in Spain, though.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, I'm from Fiji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's literally what it's like.
That's
okay, I get it
exactly
now.
the same thing.
Okay, I'm getting it. Okay, what do you think of the show so far?
Well, I actually have to say, because I wanted to start off by saying how angry I am at the pair of you.
Why?
Because I feel like this is like TikTok. We all said we weren't going to do it. And now I'm obsessed.
Oh, yeah.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
Earlier on, a friend of mine I watched episode 7 today because I didn't watch it yesterday.
Yeah.
And then my friend was over today because we were starting a company.
Oh,
and I was watching episode 7 whilst he was doing some accounts in the kitchen, and I was jumping and screaming. And when it was when Carmen kissed Bergie, I was losing my mind.
Oh, in the challenge, how she picked him over Victor.
How'd you feel about that?
He gave it his whole effort as well. You know, he did not hold back.
He didn't.
He did not hold back.
He made out with
like
two
picking her
girls.
leg up and everything.
I was shocked. I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't think he had it in him.
Not your friend over there creating a business and you're like, I'm spinning like a ballerina.
I was dancing to those little like songs they have in the like segues.
Yeah, I love the songs.
I was pumped up. My cat was terrified. I was screaming and shouting. It's taken a hold of me.
Well, we're excited that you like it because it's always a controversial topic.
Like sometimes guys are just like kind of against it. Like I'm not watching it. Like I'm too manly for this, whatever.
Well, also the UK version is so much more respected than the US. Let's just be quite transparent.
What do you think of that?
Well, I think they're as bad as each other, quite honestly.
All right, that's great.
It's shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, would you rather step in dog shit or cat shit? It's like they're both equally
They're both shit.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? It's like, but it's the same as those cookery shows. It kind of, you're like, oh, there's only another cooking show on, and you hear, well, turn it off then. You're like, well, let's not be too hasty. Yeah, just a minute.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, just give me
Next
one more
commercial break.
Yeah, give me. What'd you say? Sorry. Yeah, and I'll be in a minute.
Meanwhile, you have like a full recipe in front of you. You're like, hold on, I'm gonna make mashed potatoes.
I'm just gonna write these notes real quick, then we can change it.
Yeah, it sucks you in. I think it's just it's the same thing. It's the same thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really and truly, it's the same thing. It's just different people.
Yeah, no, totally. So we just watched the episode, us three, separate across the studio, and took our notes. And we were like, every time we want to start talking about something, I was like, everyone shut up. Like, everyone be quiet. Like, we got to talk about it like during now. So we are all fresh, just watched it for the first time. So the episode starts kind of with Carmen and Bergie having a little chat in the morning. And she did call him out for not bringing her the coffee. Because remember, he promised her the coffee.
He really did. She really did call him out, and that was kind of funny.
And then I thought,
But he's learning everything right now.
Can we talk about how I'm pretty sure it's instant coffee in the villa?
Yeah, that's really...
it definitely is.
That's like a breach of human rights.
It's got to be different because I'm giving everyone the benefit of the doubt here. And just assuming that they don't know how to make like French press coffee because they must have a French press in the villa.
It wouldn't surprise me.
He probably isn't sure like milk, creamer, sugar, like how it goes.
Can we say, whilst we're on the topic of coffee, that whole thing with Marco saying, oh no, I thought you wouldn't like it. That is the worst excuse.
He's a liar.
But yeah, he's a little liar.
If she's not into him, that's as bad as it gets.
It's like ripping my heart out before it's even like at that stage. Like him's the Lego thing, building it one Lego at a time, even incorporated into the speech.
I just hope he doesn't.
Not a Lego.
I just hope he doesn't try and serenade around the campfire with like a flute he makes out of a twig or like.
Honestly, that'd be pretty impressive.
He needs to leave the you know what I'm saying, until like
hit all of his tricks.
Yeah, it's just
he's
nice
just being himself.
He's kissed more girls in the last 6 days than he has in how old is he?
No, he's evened it out now.
Evened it out.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
It's 5 and 5.
So you have to remember, he's learning a lot.
Oh, a lot.
He's thrown
this is
right in
like-
at the deep end.
Which
Yeah, he
Victor had
is.
no problem reminding him of.
I know, which is annoying. Like, you have like, if this is kind of his first time going about, like, he's definitely not been in like love triangles before. If he's only made out with 5 people, like, this is not like, this is very new to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even think of that till just now. Like, these problems he's like arising to have to deal with these kind of situations. Like, he's definitely never been in that position before.
No.
Versus like, we all probably were in those positions like pretty earlier on in life, even.
Yeah.
And I
I
still
felt that
didn't even
I
know
had
how
that
to
shit
handle
in
him.
middle school.
Okay,
I was cute.
I
was cute.
I didn't even have any friends in middle school.
Yeah, me
And-
neither.
and
I'm
I
like,
had-
okay, Miss Popular over
No,
there.
I had really cute friends. So actually, a lot of the times the guys liked my friends and not me.
They
Did
would
you have
just
to hold
get
their
to know
bags?
you to get your friends.
Yes.
Did you just
so fucked up.
Yes.
Did you have to hold everyone's bags while they went off and had fun?
Actually, I would have to stand on the sidelines and cheer them on at their athletic events
No.
next to the guys cheering them on that I liked.
Oh,
So-
that sucks.
Funny you should mention.
Yeah, funny
Oh,
you should mention
wedge.
that. Let me just like get it all out real quick.
I think
didn't even realize that was a trauma I was still holding on to. Holy shit. Way to bring that up.
Say hi to your
are
middle school
lo-
friends.
My middle school friends. No, I love my middle school.
Oh,
Okay, so did I not call it though when that conversation was happening? We see Kassy scurrying on over to Victor.
Oh,
Kassy
that was
needs to
hilarious.
chill.
Because I literally called that yesterday, you guys.
Kassy needs to chill. It's like throw enough shit, some of it will stick. You know what I mean? Like, dude,
It explains it perfectly.
you ever read that book? She's just not that into you. Like, she's just homie hopping. She's homie hopping across the whole villa.
She really is.
And it's like really sad to see. And it's like also as well, the guys that she's jumping to are the ones that are getting bounced off of other girls. It's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's why I
Yes,
said
that's exactly it.
anyone that she sees turmoil, she's just gonna kind of come over.
she
it's
said, I'm
really-
actually really interested in you.
You know what? I'm actually.
really?
It's funny you say that those two got in a fight last night because I'm actually pretty interested in something. Though. It's funny you mentioned that. I actually was thinking he was hot
Yeah,
right
because-
before the fight happened. I don't know.
It's really, I did not like the way Victor manipulated, not only just.
We're gonna get.
Oh, sorry. No, I just didn't like the way, whilst we were talking about Bergie and Carmen, I didn't like the way Victor waited to get the whole group of boys together to gaslight fucking Bergie. And he looked like a little punished kid at the end of the bed.
It was
weird.
weird.
It was
awful.
like
I don't like that he was standing over him either.
trying to alpha male, like, bro.
Yeah.
You know, after Carmen was like, no, what did Victor say? I don't see Bergie as competition. And Carmen basically just looked him dead in the face and went, well, he is.
Yeah,
How many times has he said that? Like
He
stop
said-
He's
saying
doubled
that.
down.
2 or 3 times.
he's now doubled down on
Yeah.
it. Like,
And she basically was like, nah, dude. So he was like, I feel like he was just maliciously kind of
Totally.
waited to get all the boys together
Yeah.
and was like, just so you know, the only reason you're with her is because of all the guidance we gave you.
I agree.
Yeah.
It came off
That's
so
so
malicious.
cold. That's
It
so
was really
that's so honestly
malicious.
immature. Honestly, I just think that's really spiteful and really low and like that's bitter. Like, bro, accept your defeat. You know, show some grace and decorum in your
Yeah.
defeat with it, and hopefully someone else comes in or Kassy might show an interest in you because you got no one else. So like, I don't know.
It's just like, do you expect to come back from that?
yeah.
bro.
So
She's not going to turn around now and be like, oh, you know what, he was right.
no.
Yeah, like, I really miss him. Maybe I'll give this another chance. Like, I feel like she was kind of wavering on her decision. And then it was like, I'm like, if you didn't react in all those ways, like she probably would have still been a little confused about like who she likes and whatnot. But he just reacted so bad. She was like, yeah, that's clear as day to me. Like, I don't like you.
I'm shocked that none of the other guys kind of intervened and said
Yeah,
anything. They
there
were
was no-
kind of just all standing around like
Same.
doing mundane
Well,
tasks.
I can't remember who it was. One of them agreed with Victor. Who was that?
Who was it?
Oh,
I don't remember
know.
that.
I think it was Keenan, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, he was looking in the mirror and he was like, yeah, bro, like, he said something along like the lines of, yeah, bro, like, think about it. Or something. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. I'll have to go back and watch it. But it was like, it was just cold and malicious. And it was, I
Oh,
felt,
don't like
honestly,
that.
I just hope Fergie's not, Fergie, I keep saying Fergie. I got a friend called Fergie.
Burgerlicious.
He's burgerlicious, man. That guy's a cool man with his nervous little persona. He's
He
a good
really
kid. He's a
is.
nice
I
kid.
know.
He's
love his
America's
nervous
sweetheart.
persona.
I just hope he doesn't get in out of his depth and over his head because he's with a lot of new emotions with experienced people. Let's be honest.
Mhm.
I don't mean that in like a,
No, I know.
No,
But
yeah,
they're like-
no,
they've
that's
been around,
a
you know
fair
what I'm saying?
take.
you know, and I hope he doesn't just get swept up in it and damaged in any way because he's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a lot of love. So
Yeah.
let's hope the nice guy doesn't finish last and ends up on the top and ends up best of. Not on top. That sounds a bit mental.
Let's have him first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
let's
guys.
have him,
Finish first for the
Finish
first
first.
time.
Yeah.
What'd you think of? I thought it was cute the next morning too. How he did come back and he made coffee for both girls. He made it for Kassy and Carmen. It was cute that he was
Like,
like,
he
"I'm going to
gets it.
still honor, being respectful to the
says-
girl I'm coupled up with, but I do want to show."
He says he
yeah.
wants. He says he wants a relationship like his grandparents.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
50 odd
really
years.
cute.
And
Yeah,
he's doing all the right things to prove that he's about that life.
That is
He is.
true. It
Like, he
proves
seems
he's walking
honestly-
the talk.
He seems the most genuine.
it also proves that he's listening because clearly he read the room when he didn't bring coffee the first time. And the second time he was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it for everyone, like both girls, and make them both feel special. And it wasn't in like a player way. It was just, this is me being kind of, what is it? Like
Just
making up for my actions, I guess.
just being-
just
He just learned.
being
He
honorable.
did,
Which
It
is
was like an
shocking.
Immediate, took it in, registered, output.
He,
needs
like
to-
a Superman.
Yeah,
He needs to get some confidence from somewhere, though.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to build that. Understand that what he's doing is right.
Okay, so on a flip side, Marco and Hannah's little first fight was over the coffee as well. And he said he made it. We're not sure if he made it or not. And then he just didn't bring it. And she was like, I think it's really not attractive that you seem so comfortable. Like, kind of like disappointed.
Yeah, I think he just loves himself too much. He's like, I'm on the show, and that's all I have to do. I don't have to try any harder.
Yeah, it's like a mediocre
It's
thing
like
that she points out, but it's an
Yeah.
overarching theme that she obviously is thinking about.
I think it's
Totally.
probably something along the lines. He's probably not had to do with very much rejection, so he thinks like,
How?
shit.
You don't think?
How?
Literally, how?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He's a bit nuts.
Do you think that he'll be like very quick to like switch it up, or do you think he like actually likes her? Or do you think he just like doesn't really care? Because
I don't think he
I think
cares.
sometimes guys like that, it takes them like when they like are really immature and they, have a lot of growing to do. They don't act like a man or like diehard chivalry stuff unless they like are obsessed with someone. And if you're not the person they're obsessed with, they're gonna treat you like shit. It's like it's a night and day because you're too immature to understand at that point.
I just think he's not had to really deal with any sort of rejection. I don't know really much. Obviously, I only know what we all know, but he just comes across as very sort of young-minded,
Yeah.
very young-minded. Like, he's what, 22?
I don't know. I
They
forget
all
how
really
old he
young.
is.
I don't remember how old he is.
But
22,
a lot of
23?
them are pretty young. Like they're
Right.
early 20s. We'll
Right.
just, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's, I don't know his back. Like I said, I don't know his background, but he just seems very sort of just
Like
taking it as it
laissez-faire.
comes. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
taking it
Yeah.
as it comes. Like, he's in the middle of it now. And I think that was a good wake up call for him with Hannah being like, look, bro, that's not good. Like, you actually need to try. You need to work at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to just be on TV, bro. Like, I'm actually,
Like, do you want to connect with
do you want
someone
to
and
connect
like
with someone
pursue
or not?
something?
Yeah.
If you don't,
Go
I'm
home.
just letting you know now that you need to try a little bit more. If you do.
But then they ended up winning that challenge. But we'll get there. But that's
That's true.
It was
Oh,
also
they-
hilarious. Elizabeth goes, I don't know why Marco's pissing me off again. I was like, because he started talking again.
That is
It's the
why.
first time we've
Yeah.
heard him talk in a while.
so true. So before the challenge starts, we had like one last chat between Carmen and Bergie. He pulled her. And Carmen was like, Carmen was like, my friends would never say that I've ever talked to someone like Bergie before. Like, do we think
Yeah, 'cause
this
he's-
is showing signs that like maybe because Carmen's a fraud? Like,
I don't know.
Or no.
She might like it. I hope she does. But
Me
again,
too.
like,
Me
she
too.
might just be with him because it'd be easy to win.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
And let's say they do, move in together in, Wisconsin?
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Dakota.
And they work at the Dairy Queen.
All right. Okay. And they work in a yogurt shop selling frozen yogurt.
Next video is
It's not
BFJ.
frozen yogurt. It's Dairy Queen. It's real ice cream.
My bad.
Like, how dare you disrespect the Dairy
Right.
Queen?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't do that.
Because she could then, she can be the girl that goes to the club and goes on vacation with her girls. And he's, like I say, he's there chilling at home like a good little boy.
Oh yeah.
Like, that might work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, like, he might like that. I don't know.
Yeah. That's
She
true.
also was saying that she's interested in him in that way too, because she's from a small town. I think in the
And that's how they
vicinity of
connect.
South
Yeah.
Dakota, like close to it.
So they relate
so
on
she's
that.
relating
level.
to him with that.
She's interesting. I liked her when she first went in the house. I thought she was in the villa. I thought she was cool.
So the big thing that happens though in that conversation though is she kind of checks in and asks him like, hey, like, has Victor been nice to you? Or like,
Yeah, that was a bit weird because it felt like she was coming to check if
mommying
she,
him.
yeah.
Like she was mommying him.
Yeah.
I can appreciate her looking out for him because she
that's
cares about him. And that like actually made me feel like, okay, you do care about him. But it made me feel like you care about him as like your
A little
mommying
brother.
him.
Like,
Yeah, like a little brother.
Are the bigger boys?
Does she have a little brother?
Yeah,
the
he's
nice
19.
little brother.
He's 19.
Maybe that's why.
Oh no, it's like one of those weird Pornhub stepsister things. Oh boy.
I'm praying.
No, but like-
I'm
No, but
praying
like-
it's real.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But then again, it's like she was almost giving him that kind of.
Yeah,
Have
I
the bigger boys
totally
been being
agree.
mean to you?
Yeah.
Because you can tell mommy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is exactly what it felt.
And I think like
tell mommy.
not to go on Victor's side because honestly, I truly hate what he did. But he's probably like, oh, you're going back to the girls and telling them everything we say. Like that's not
100%.
very like
100%.
boys
very-
man of you.
We didn't teach you that, bro.
Yeah, we didn't teach you that.
He's doing a little bit of, I don't know if you guys have been watching the UK, but Mitch
Nah.
has been doing a little bit of that.
Is he like the actor that everyone like basically loves, but they're
No.
like he knows that
No.
he's terrible, but like everyone loves
He
it.
doesn't even have to be the actor because he's just like that.
He just is that.
yes,
That's what's hilarious.
I know. Mitch, I not to derail to UK for a second, is by far the best character I have ever watched on any Love Island series ever.
I need to check this guy out.
Imagine
Like,
being so
oh
fake
my
that everyone
God.
knows that you are and you just all accept it and you're like, this is amazing to watch.
No, he's being real with himself, though. It's shocking. And every time something happens, they do it. And they even did a little montage of all the times he took shit from the guys and went up to the girls. He'd be like, yeah, so-and-so's just not right for you. Or so-and-so's talking shit. Like and then he'll go walk right back over to the guys and be like, yeah, I talked you up to her. It's hilarious.
Honestly, we need one of them.
Yeah.
I'll go in and just bullshit everybody.
We need you to go on.
No.
I'm just going to bullshit
No,
everyone.
yeah, right. You'd
Just
go on and
wait.
wear your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah, so true.
So what?
So
Don't
true.
even try to say
You think
that.
I'm a softie?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not a softie. I just believe in true love. That's why I'm so glad that Jasmine's out now because now I have a shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
She's,
Jasmine.
she's been the best one so far.
You really think?
Yeah, I think she was the coolest.
Why?
She was just, I mean, I liked all of them.
She was shot.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Listen, if the shoe fits, we'll lace that up, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I liked everyone at that point. You know what
He's
I mean?
panicking.
I didn't get enough time to
Panicking.
hate her. You know what I'm saying? So like, she's pretty cool. No, but I think she was nice. I think she was cool.
Yeah.
She was pretty. She was sexy. And she never gave me a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
never
she
gave
was
me
just fully real.
She was just cool.
She seemed fun.
She was fun, open and honest. She likes going on adventures.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
like Nashville.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
everything works.
Hit him up.
It's about right. He's ready to move.
But yeah, I think with going back to the Victor situation, I just think what he did to Bergie in the bedroom there was just foul.
Yeah,
It really
it was.
was.
That's
Super
so was.
manipulative and really
Mhm.
just immature, quite honestly. And he looked so sad.
I know. All right, let's talk about Ariana coming in. This felt like a random fit. It was like fun that it was different for her to come in and host a challenge. Alex said I knew she wasn't a bombshell. She was just going to host a challenge. I told you guys.
I thought she was coming in as a contestant.
No,
She's going on Dancing with
Oh,
the Stars. There's
everyone-
no way
I'm like-
that girl's giving up that to go on Love Island US.
No. But it was called like the Mr. and Mrs. Love game. She's like, this is my favorite game. I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. The favorite game is Access Baggage. You don't like Love Island unless
That's
you know that
just our
Access
favorite
Baggage
game.
is the best game.
Elizabeth's like, honestly, how dare
No,
you? We're the only people that know
or
that
the
game.
pieing game. The pieing game's like a
Yeah,
classic
that
too.
is. That totally is.
But I'm saying it wasn't even that. It was like some random, like that's not a game that everyone's like obsessed
It was
with.
a bit of a shit game.
it was, shitty.
such a shit
and the
game.
questions were awful.
It was all just like, oh, I loved the subtle jab that Ariana said though. She was like, because you all need to get to know each other and it's probably best if it's sooner than later. That you like, uncover
I mean, like,
everything.
we've always got to throw a Sandoval reference in there.
Oh my God.
Like, we can't be living without Sandoval in
She
our
didn't
lives
look
every
like
day.
she wanted to be there.
So the only ones
You
that
don't
were-
think she did?
No.
Oh, I thought she loved that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think she was thriving.
Yeah.
All right.
She felt like I'm the new host.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, the reason she said that
Ooh,
was
now that you
because on
say
the
it.
show, on Vanderpump Rules, she was like saying to the guy that cheated on her, she was like, we just sit around and watch Love Island US all the time. And he was like, well, sorry, I don't want to sit around and talk about that. And that's how
Well,
that,
I'll be honest
That's
with you,
hilarious.
it's quite a lot for me to take on doing this Love Island thing. The Vanderbilt wobbles. What's it called? The Vanderbilt
Vanderpump Rules.
Vanderpump Rules. That's maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, we're getting you
I
on
feel
one
like
of these shows.
I'm not up to vibes.
Up to vibes.
I'm not up to vibes on it.
No plans, just vibes.
Up to speed.
No speed, just vibes. Okay, the only things that were like interesting was Kassy's toe sucking. I didn't catch this. He caught this. Destiny going, Prince Harry knows this or something. My Prince Harry.
He's Australian. Prince Harry's from England. Like that's I'm like sexually attracted to intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm not finding this show very sexy.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of not very sexy, the big question that kind of like was trying to stir up problems was the sex number, like asking how many people you've slept with.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, what's your take on that? Because like, do you think all the guys like are trying to write higher numbers and the girls are like writing lower numbers? Or is it just kind of like that all felt like?
Well, I would, if you want to know what I would do.
What would you do? Yeah.
I'd write a low number because I'm on television and I don't want to come across like a complete twat.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what
there
I
you
would
go.
do.
That
You
would
know
be
what
the
I mean?
smart thing to do.
But I don't know if Marco knows how to count.
Well, he also revealed himself in
yeah.
his intro.
Yeah.
He gave the number.
Like he gave it and then got called out on it by that girl from Vanderwobbles. And what's that thing called?
Vanderpump Rules.
Ariana called him out and was like, nah, bro, you did not. That's not correct. That's not accurate.
He said, he said he gave a number like in the 70s and he goes, and I started losing count. And he goes, I don't remember anybody's name, but I remember the places they all were.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Isn't that
I
weird?
do remember that. Yeah, that's weird.
Like, why would you remember
that's
like, the
just
places
sick.
over
That's
someone's
just-
name?
Yeah, it's scenic, but it's, you
Is
know,
it scenic?
it's just rude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you're just, I wouldn't say love making. I don't know if Marco's capable of love making, but you'd be like, what a lovely place. Like, bro, come on,
Not
bro.
a lovely girl,
You know
just
what,
a
this
lovely
club-
place. Like
This club bathroom was pretty sick. I got a lot of free
Oh,
drinks
this is a
tonight.
really
I'm going to
nice-
remember that.
gorgeous.
The really nice backseat of a taxi. Like,
Oh,
like-
why are we giving like third parties are always involved? Taxi driver, club
Yeah.
bathroom attendant.
that's an extra 50, sir. You know, like,
Oh my God.
no, I think,
All right.
go on, continue.
Okay, so Bergie said the 2 times. Was anyone surprised by that? I thought it was just me, the one. Because he's only
What?
made out with 5 people.
He's met out with 3 people.
But
He said
but
sex 3 times.
He said kissed 5 people at some point.
so he had
It was
sex
guys
No,
with
he
five
said sex
people?
3 times with 2 different people. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
that's what it was.
3 times with 2 different
yeah,
people.
yeah, you're right.
Okay. That all
Is
seems fair.
let me ask you.
But I
is
was
that-
going to say 1. So I was like, okay, Bergie. I feel like he's going to go to his local bar and girls are going to be like,
Throwing.
let's go.
all the cradle snatchers are going to be trying to come out, all the older ladies. What
Yeah.
about you? Is that like a turn off or a turn on for a guy that's only ever had sex with 2 people?
For me, I'm 28. I was like, am I 28? I think that would be a turn off unless it was like
Really?
a guy that dated a girl for so long.
Right.
But also like, no, it would just depend on like the performance, like in bed itself. Like if we had good chemistry and like I really liked them, then it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
It
I
really
don't.
would- and then like, because I think chemistry with someone is like everything. It's not like how many people you have or haven't had sex with. I think it's like your chemistry with them and if you're into them or not.
He's like, yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, I call bullshit.
It's not true. That was an honest answer.
We're doing a poll right now. Who wants BFJ on this every single day to call us
Listen,
out on our
yeah,
bullshit?
Answer. I'm sweating right now. Though.
I know. I told you. It gets hot.
Okay, dying at KK and Keenan. It was cute that he was like, "Oh, I know she lost her dad, so I'm thinking it's like one of
That was cute.
an item related to her dad
Yeah.
of some sort." And she's
That
like,
was
"My
nice.
wardrobe."
That was hilarious.
I think that was endearing though, because
did
it was
think
like
it was
it shows
endearing.
her goofy side a little bit,
Yeah,
and then
And
it shows his caring and considerate
yes,
side.
100%.
Which is really
Totally.
nice. Those 2 are solid, and I really like how he handled his fuck up 2 days ago.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're my
that.
favorite couple. She
sure.
is my favorite
Mhm.
girl
Yeah,
in the
man.
villa.
No, they're bossy. I like them a lot. They were
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I'm really feeling Destiny and Harrison though. I feel like
Same.
they're on the same vibe, like
They just-
wavelength,
they
the same
just seem-
wavelength.
They just seem super mature.
Yeah,
They just seem very much. They're the 2 most mature members of the villa. Because Destiny's 27,
yeah.
Harrison's 26. He's obviously got a decent job.
Is he
he's
26?
26. Yeah.
Oh.
How
Yeah.
do I know more about this than you guys do? What's
Well,
going
like
on?
No.
I don't look at the ages because everyone yells at us for like judging by age.
oh no, I just think that they're the most mature two people in the villa, and I think I have a feeling they might kind of go on the same way that KK and Keenan. I always want to say Morrison for some reason. KK and Keenan. I have a feeling they might go in the same sort of direction where they kind of slip under the radar a little bit.
Yeah,
so I slip off into the corner and just be in love and be happy and just kind of.
Well, Love
like
Island
kind
likes
of
to
good.
do that. If you're too good and like stable and easy, they'll kind of slip you into the corner so they can put the drama at the forefront.
Elizabeth's plugging herself right now. She's like, that's exactly what happened to me. So,
oh God. Okay, wait. So the challenge had like the twist. Oh, the last funny thing was Harrison and Destiny. The only reason they lost was because they were like, what is Harrison's thing that he's like most attracted to, or what's his turn on?
Yeah.
And it was boobs.
Yeah, that was
that we all cackled out loud.
That made me like him more.
After I've just said they're the most mature, and he turns around a chalkboard with the word boobs written on it.
At least he didn't draw the boobs on it too.
Yeah, I probably would have done that.
I know you would have done that. You so would have done that.
That was just like comedic relief. Like,
what did she say?
It
What
was.
did she say? What did she say?
She said something like deep. It was like
boobs was so
I really
funny.
don't remember.
I remember it was
I don't
very
remember.
Boobs was so
different.
funny. I
Yeah.
can't remember what she
It was like
actually
night
said.
and day,
Yeah.
like compared to what
It
they
was
said.
like-
So that means Hannah and Marco win, and they win the twist to also save another couple. And they picked Leo and Anna that like won't be in the voting. I think Leo and Hannah would have been fine anyways, to be honest.
Do you? I think maybe because they've fallen under the radar.
But they don't know that who's been getting airtime and who hasn't.
That's true.
Like, do you not think they know?
I think they.
No,
No, they
no.
must do because
I think they do.
I don't think they do.
I mean, they know the drama they're getting into.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like Kassy hasn't got a
But
fucking
you
clue what's
also
going
have
on.
to think about what
Yeah, maybe
happens
they
in
think
24
people-
hours in a day.
Maybe they think people like hate Leo right now for like switching it up with Anna and the three girls. So maybe that's what it is.
what I was thinking. Like, they're just assuming the worst and thinking, okay, America
Yeah.
thinks he's a player, but he's really into her.
Yeah.
It must be really hard because they've only been there, what, 8 days? 6, 7, 8 days?
Yeah, they probably went into the villa 2 days before we actually saw anything.
Right. So let's say they've been in there 9 days,
Mhm.
for argument's sake. That's not that long to get to know someone.
No.
And
It
like-
feels like you're in there from.
That was going to be my next question. So
Yeah.
for you guys there as well,
It's like
does it like
month long. Of
is it like
dating
dog
someone.
years?
Yes.
Kind of thing. Is that
That's
like a good way of
exactly
putting
it.
Like
Yes.
it's kind of like dog years.
Yes.
Like shit, man.
You're constantly with each other,
Mhm.
never alone,
Yeah.
Oh, that would drive
forced
me mad.
to talk about
How the
shit.
hell did
When
you
I
do
left,
that?
I felt like I was in like a 2-year relationship.
What?
Same.
Yeah.
And I don't remember anything. Help.
You remember his
That, I
name?
think that's a me problem.
I just that's a very interesting kind of thing because you're kind of
Mm-hmm.
confined to that whole space.
I remember by day 3, I felt like I'm not changing my mind.
She was like,
Really?
I'm marrying him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. At day 3. That's ridiculous.
You thought
like,
that?
Yeah. So like if he had chose someone else like by day 5 or episode 5, whatever, I would have had a full-blown meltdown.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
Actually, no, I'm a very petty person and I would have kept it together and like done some stupid shit, but like,
Yeah, I've seen you do
Fuck
some
girl.
stupid shit.
I know.
No, but yeah, I mean, yeah. But I think, Destiny and Harrison, I think I hope they just stay nice and chilled out, take it nice and slow, respectfully. But also as well, like this whole thing with like someone else coming into the villa,
Yeah.
it really shakes shit up.
It so
Especially-
will.
I couldn't
It
believe
feels
how much
like
it shook it up.
there's some strong couples at this point, which is like, when you put it in perspective, 9 days, that's wild.
That is
There's
wild.
like
It
3
feels
couples
like they're
that
all
we could
pretty
probably
strong.
It's crazy.
name off that are
They
you were
all
the most
feel
stable.
the only.
'Cause you were the most popular couple from the jump, weren't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
You were like fan favorites from the fucking first minute.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but we got like, even when they showed who was up for nomination, who was up for
The couples.
the
for
couples,
top-
yeah. I was like, but they're all pretty good.
That's what I was
Yes.
thinking. So who do you think? So the only ones that are kind of shaky would be like maybe Carmen Bergie. People don't believe it, but people fucking love Bergie.
Yeah, but
Or wait,
Carmen
they're
and
not
Bergie
coupled
aren't
up together.
together,
You're
bro.
right.
Oh,
they're not
not
together.
together.
Shit. So it's
Carmen and
Bergie
yeah.
and
Kassy.
Kassy, which is going to be a bottom because, or maybe not because people love Bergie, but people hate
Yeah, but
Kassy.
they don't. Yeah, but do they get rid of both people? Or is
No,
it just
they're going to
one?
save
No.
one. So people could
Yeah, so that would be the
vote
best
them
idea.
down, and then
Let's
the
be real.
Islanders will choose to boot Kassy, save Bergie.
Let's just paint a picture, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They get Bergie and Kassy get voted to the bottom. Bergie does that face that he does that makes everyone fall in love, right? You know, and his cheeks go all red, and he looks like, you know, like That little Labrador look that he does. You know when he gets all scared and panicky, he puts his
Yeah.
tail between his legs. And then we kick Kassy out. Don't put me on that week. Because she would probably be mad at me for saying
But, like,
do
do you even
You're
think-
on that
do you
week
think-
because she'll get booted tomorrow.
Do you think the producers will let her go?
Yes.
She's creating,
No.
she's
She
stirring
sucks.
shit up.
They can add new shit.
Or do you think that's
stirrers. They're
kind of
gonna
just a little...
Let's get her gone. She's annoying. She is stirring shit. Let's just get in new people that stir shit. I think
She's
they're going to
just-
dump someone pretty early days in the episode tomorrow, and then bring like 2 new people in.
She's just not doing any good. She's just waiting for someone to be vulnerable.
I
And
think
then
they
when
should even
Bergie
bring
picked
3
her,
people in.
she was making all these faces. Like,
Yeah.
Zoom in on
Okay, so if
BFJ.
it's not them though, if it's not them, there was other, but it's Victor and Carmen,
yeah.
and they're gonna dump Victor, give Carmen.
They could dump Victor.
Which would be
that's
fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Victor's
Would
just...
you
I
be here
just-
for him
Do
to
we see
stay?
this as a loss? I don't know.
No,
Nah, man.
like he's not really giving that much. Even like his drama isn't drama-ing.
Yeah, personally,
Cassie's
he's
just
just being
cares.
offensive.
You know, like sometimes
Yeah.
you care about people when someone comes to you and says, I'm really going through it. And you're like, I actually care.
Yeah.
And then sometimes someone comes to you and go, oh, this, and you're like, bro,
I don't know.
You're like, I'm going to give you my generic notes app response for your problem.
Gonna
my
refer you.
issue is I don't think I feel like that for Kassy or Victor.
You don't care about either of them.
No.
no.
I think it's mainly because Kassy is, not Kassy, Carmen, sorry. Carmen is coming off disingenuous
Yeah.
solely for the edit she's getting because
Mhm.
like we have no idea what her
Yeah.
actual mind is thinking,
Right.
what
Yeah,
her
we don't
character
know.
is
That's
like. She might really actually be into Bergie. I think that
Good.
her closing things off with Victor completely and saying, you know what, I'm going to focus all my attention on Bergie. I really hope they don't
Have
send
they
in a
kissed
new
yet?
guy.
Have they kissed you?
Yeah, they kissed in the challenge.
But not
Remember,
outside
she
of
picked
it.
him.
Yeah, but have they kissed since or before?
No.
I thought they were going to kiss after the challenge when he was telling her about building Legos with her.
I didn't.
That would have been cute if she
That's-
gave him
It
a little
would've.
kiss as like
Yeah.
a recoupling, a fake recoupling.
Yeah.
Like a preliminary recouple.
Right.
But she said, remember that one quote I wrote down? She was like, in the future, we can connect on a relationship
you said
level.
test. You were like,
Test
that.
it.
Test the romantic.
Weird.
She didn't say they're in the romantic stage yet even. She said, like she spoke in future tense to test it.
Yeah, she's alpha male in that whole situation.
Yeah, she sure
She's-
is. So we need to add new people. So we dump the others and add news. But I don't, it's just honestly,
Add
in my
the
opinion,
news.
it's between Kassy and Victor. And if it's someone else, I'll be shook.
I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
What do you think of like the sort of more in the background people like Anna?
Oh, I love Anna.
I love
Anna's
her.
great.
Yeah, I love
Anna's
her.
like super fun to have like just she doesn't really care.
If I
No,
had-
she's-
if I got to text someone from the season to go out and get drinks, I'd want to ask Anna to go.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good question actually. Who would you have to go and have drinks with?
Oh, I want the most controversial person because I want all the tea, obviously.
Yeah, I'd go with
Do you want
Bergie.
Carmen? Bergie?
I'd go with Bergie.
Bergie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I want to go.
You
no,
have to
I want to
pick a
go
guy
with
and a
Bergie.
girl. It has to be
Yeah.
a different. Okay, you have to pick a girl.
Jasmine.
Cassie.
She's gone now.
I know.
You'd pick Kassy?
Yes.
Why?
Because I want to hear
She
her
would
side
just
of things.
Wanna
give
her
it
a
to
piece
you
of your
all.
mind?
I mean, no, I want to hear what her
Yeah,
like side of
my-
the story is.
My rebuttal is Anna's way more girl's girl than Kassy.
No, I
and
love
think Anna would
Anna.
actually tell me everything. I think Kassy would just give you all kinds of bullshit.
That's fair. And I fall for that.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say that.
What?
Can I say I would rather just go on and have drinks with KK and
I know.
I mean, that's my
um,
dream.
I mean, yeah, that would be nice, but she's just so
Keenan.
sweet and nice.
yeah, they're
that,
just
like,
nice people. That's
We'd have
what
a
I'm
great time. Like if I had to sit through a whole dinner with someone, KK.
100%.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't
feel
go.
like we
I
could
wouldn't go.
categorize
I wouldn't
it
go with
differently.
KK without Keenan. I just think they're
Yeah.
a nice couple.
No, yeah, I want to. I want to see them interact.
I think they're really
I'm
they're solid.
obsessed.
And Keenan clearly's got like he's smitten over KK
Yeah, he is.
because
now.
he
Yeah.
was really beaten up about
I think
what he did.
we add new people, and I can't wait for that. I think it's
I-
just going to change the whole dynamic. Everything feels too safe right now.
Yes, it's way
it?
too safe
Yeah,
for
it's way
day
too safe
9.
right
It's
now.
stressing me out. I'm having like
No, it's going to stress you out when you see the sneak peek of new people coming
I've got
in.
fucking grey hairs coming.
What do
I
you
didn't
think?
have before.
Two girls and one guy? Like
Yeah, I
the-
think there's going to be 3 people coming in.
Two
you do.
girls and a guy.
Yeah. They need to add like more people.
who?
Because
who
remember
do
they
you
already
think would
dumped
flip
Jasmine
as a
without
guy?
adding someone. And then they dump someone. They're going to dump someone else before they add someone new.
Right.
And then that would leave for 2 new spots, but I think they'll add 3. I hope they do, especially
do
if they're
too.
talking all the talk about adding more Islanders than ever before.
Yeah, they've got to
biggest
shove
villa.
them in.
Biggest ever villa.
That is a big villa. They got room.
They got room.
Is it really the biggest ever villa?
That's what they said at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Make room for BFJ, bro. I'm coming in hot.
No,
he
honestly,
is.
why
He'd
did
be
we
so
send you
good.
to the
Is there anyone-
bombshell search?
Is there anyone currently that you would be interested in that's there or no? Because Jasmine left.
Bergie? I'm just kidding. Nah, he's just a cool kid. I mean, if they're sending in more people, that could be kind of fun. I don't know yet. It's just as
So
much
no
as
girls they're interested
No
in?
girls?
No. Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
That's not true.
I like the honest answer.
That's not true. I mean, I liked Jasmine. I thought she was very lovely.
Oh,
from the
yeah.
jump. But then I
What
liked
about
Carmen.
KK?
She's with Keenan, man. I respect that.
Okay.
No, I don't even look at her in that way.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the next man's girl. Like
Yeah.
that's lovely. That's nice to see.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with it though. I'm ready for love. I'm ready for like settling down and all
He
this.
came here
Yeah.
for love.
I came here for love. Like
He's always been like this.
I've always been like that. And I live alone with a cat. It's quite sad, really.
Okay, this is now BFJ's audition to go into fucking Love Island.
I know, you guys. He'd be so good.
That's very sweet. I don't know about that, but I mean, yeah, it'd be fun. That'd be good.
No, we should have sent him to the bombshell search.
The what?
Oh, in Nashville.
They had a bombshell search.
So that means they're still looking, though.
Oh,
they
Do you know
still
what?
need people to go
Do
in.
you know what Elizabeth does?
Wait, you
Every time there's
bounced
a
around the
season-
bush. You bounced around the bush and you didn't even say who you would be interested in.
Oh, that's right. I liked Carmen when she came in, and I liked Hannah, and I liked Destiny a lot.
Would you go in and shake shit up, or would you be a little nervous?
Oh no, really?
So you're saying I'll go shake everything
Shake it.
up,
I'd
but
shake it like a Polaroid picture.
You'll
Are you
shake-
serious?
I would pray that Victor is still in the villa when you get there.
Yeah, you go
He
tell
would
Just so you
him.
could give him a little
hate me.
pit.
you would
He'd
get
hate me.
under
mind.
his skin so
I'd get
fast.
so under his skin.
You would do everything intentionally to piss him off.
I
wouldn't
live for it.
intentionally. I would just naturally. I just think it. It's like because I see through his bullshit.
Yeah, you're like, I'm genuinely going
I
to piss him
genuinely
off.
see through his bullshit because I'd call him out and I'd back Fergie. I can't remember the kid's name. I'd back Bergie because it really boiled my piss when they all just sat around and watched.
Yeah,
Victor
same.
try and alpha
You go in
male
and
him.
tell them all the guys
Yeah,
off
listen.
first.
No. Bergie's coming here and we've showed him love and we've showed him how to do things. This isn't how you do things.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also like
what Victor's
you don't
doing
have
is
ownership.
not a good lesson to someone that's openly
No.
willing to learn.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
It's awful.
Yeah,
Bergie's gone in there and been super honest. I'm a novice at this thing. I don't know what it's like to have a girlfriend. Whatever. Very honest, very open with his experiences. And they've all been like, don't trip, bro. Iceberg, we love you. Da, 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 da.
Mhm.
That's a cool nickname as well. Iceberg's a
Yeah,
cool
it is.
nickname. You not heard him say that?
No,
Iceberg.
I haven't.
Oh, they
I
call
like
him
it.
Iceberg.
No, I like it though.
They go, Iceberg.
iceberg.
Iceberg. So Iceberg, listen, I'm already like, I'm deep in a hole of this show. But yeah, I would
really
go in there
deep.
and give Victor a piece of my mind.
Mhm.
And Harrison to get over it.
Knowing like from what I'm watching, and if I had to guess who you would be into, I would have said Anna.
Why?
Because she's like seems so spunky, like
cute and
she
sweet.
seems like wild. Like she's
Yeah, Anna
cute,
is
sweet,
cute.
and then has a wild side, and I feel like that's you.
I think the only girls I wouldn't be interested in is KK. What's the other one we don't like?
Cassie.
Oh, I don't want to say her name. She's who we do not speak. And KK and Kassy.
Okay.
I think because they're
Cool.
obviously, Kassy is just not very nice, and KK's in love, and that's just lovely, and
Mhm.
that's what the whole show's about.
Yeah,
I know.
The island of love. I mean, Love Island.
the island of love.
Yeah, man.
Final
Oh my
takes
God.
on who you think is going home.
I think for sure Victor or Kassy.
No, you have to pick
One.
between the two.
Yeah, that.
We already narrowed it down.
We're already. That's obvious.
Yeah, that's
Um,
obvious.
It could
Obviously.
go either way. I'm not really bothered either way. I think Kassy gives more bearable drama,
I agree.
Agreed.
where Victor
Agreed.
gives more just fucking shut your face.
Yeah, like just get
Mhm.
off.
You know what I mean? Just
Mhm.
be quiet,
off the
bro.
TV.
You're just not a nice person, bro. Like Cassie's just a bit like, I'm just running through. She's a bit
Yeah.
like a Labrador in the
It's
open
innocent.
field.
Yeah.
It's innocent
Just
drama.
like, she's just trying to
Right.
get by. Like
This is
Yeah,
like
she's just young.
yeah,
rude character assassination
agree.
drama.
I agree.
It's
I'm
just-
with you.
I mean, I just I
Season
hope it's
Victor.
Victor because he was mean to Bergie, and I don't respect that.
Yeah.
You say Victor too?
Me?
Yeah.
I would rather it be Victor, yes. I think the villa is sensing that he's like beginning to be. I think Love Island 2 will skew a voting sometimes if someone's kind of acting like too much for a place. It could be turn toxic. And Victor's kind of riding this line to me where I'm like, is this kind of like almost inappropriate? He's starting to get so toxic. And I would hope that if it kind of has been crossing the line and we haven't seen it, they'll kind of like push the boot for that one.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to say that.
I mean, I also hope the boys see how toxic Victor was being in the bedroom that time.
Yeah.
I hope they were mature enough to see that.
I think people save, like the Islanders, like since they'll be choosing to save someone, I think they save people based on potential. And I think Kassy has more potential in like meeting someone there than Victor does.
Fact.
Agreed.
He's so bitter.
Yeah, we've just seen his true
really
colors at
bitter.
this point. Like
So
what he goes
bitter.
around and says about a girl that he was with and then gets kind of like shit on.
Yeah.
And then once that happens, he
He shows his true colors.
fully just shitting on her,
Do you think-
saying she's not real. She's not like,
Fuck you.
Yeah.
she's fake.
Do you think he's so bitter because he's so obsessed with all his like novel fake stories that when he can't have that in real life, it makes him bitter and sad?
I just
An
think-
enemies to lovers story is coming via Victor.
Well, we'll have to ask him that question if he gets voted off. But we got to wrap things up here.
Thank you
Although
very
we
much.
could hang out with BFJ
No,
all night. We're going to bring him
seriously.
back. Let us know what you guys think of him.
Let me know.
They're going to be like
Be
literally bring him back
Love
for every
him.
nice,
episode.
though. Be nice.
Like, give him a rating 1 out of 10.
He's
Whoa.
really giving us
I'm
guidance
kidding,
to our
I'm kidding.
podcast
Wow.
too.
I'm
We
Kidding,
love
don't do
him.
that. I said it like I was saying that.
Thank you very much for coming on. You guys got a great show.
Yeah, you got some
And
good
love
insight.
to all of you for watching this and supporting these girls. These girls are doing a tremendous job.
Thank you. That was so sweet. Wait, plug your
Yeah,
next comedy
go
show.
I have a
Support.
show. If you're in the Los Angeles area, I have a show on the 12th of August at the Four Walls Comedy Club. And I have another one on the 13th of August, Four Walls Comedy Club.
Say the comedy
Four
club
Walls
name
Comedy
again.
Club? Yeah.
Four Walls Comedy Club.
Four walls.
Four Walls Comedy Club.
Four
walls.
Four Walls Comedy Club in Los
Thank
Angeles,
you.
California, Hollywood. Okay? So get to my Instagram. You can see the link in my bio. I'll put links to the tickets and all of that kind of stuff.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is at Babyface James with an underscore.
Drop
just-
your TikTok.
It's the same thing.
Wait, the moms on TikTok are like obsessed with you.
I
It's
know.
really
I
scary.
know.
Like the older
Wait,
women.
what?
No, yeah, the older women
Oh.
obsessed with him on TikTok.
It's bad. It's
It's
really
crazy.
bad.
I see the comments and I'm like,
It's really bad.
whoa, they're like,
Oh my God,
throwing
wait, I have to
themselves at
raise
him.
beef with you.
Me?
You unfollowed me on TikTok.
Oh shit!
So of course I saw it and I unfollowed you back.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna-
said, fuck this guy.
I'm dead.
You know, he used to live in this
I
apartment.
used to live here. Yeah, when I first came to LA, because Alex was. Where
I
were
gave
you?
him a
You were in
place to
COVID.
stay.
You were in COVID. It was
Yeah.
COVID, wasn't it?
Were you
In
with
COVID.
me?
Did I really? Did I really
Elton.
unfollow you?
Yeah.
Did I?
Did
Uh-huh.
I?
That's fucking unacceptable.
Rude. We've got to settle this.
In my head.
It's that is unacceptable. I didn't mean to do that.
I just
Well, we
wanted
can
to
have it
end
back
it with
now.
drama, you know?
Yeah, oh my God. Let's
Who needs Love Island when you got the this shit right
Exactly.
here?
shit. All right,
Watch our
BF
podcast to see what happens next.
like this video, subscribe to our channel, add us on Instagram, leave a comment below. We need more comments below. The chat pops off. Love you guys for that. But I really want to keep sparking the conversation in the comments as well.
In the conversation.
What's
And if
like a
it
what's like a
does-
prompt?
BFJ will come back.
Let us know what you think of BFJ in the comments and his
Write
take
questions
on
to me.
everything.
I'll
That's
come
what I
back and
want in the
answer. I'll
comments.
come back and answer some
Yeah,
questions.
he'll answer all of them.
I'll
Or not
answer
all, but some of them.
Some of
Sorry.
them. If you've got
Unless he's a
questions for me,
bombshell.
type them down there. We'll get
Yeah.
them answered.
We'll get them answered.
Unless he's going on Love Island, which I will be
Yes.
texting someone immediately
Oh,
afterwards.
same. He'd be so good.
I don't have a 6-pack though.
We don't care.
Probably
With
like
the
a trash
times.
bag full of coleslaw. It's a bit sad.
Sick. On that
A lot of people like coleslaw.
Yeah, I don't. Not. I like. Yeah, I like.
On that
All right,
note.
On that
Oh,
note,
shit.
thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks again, BFJ, for coming.
Peace. Thanks very much.
We love
girls.
you.
See
We
you
love you.
later.
Bye.